So you've probably seen it trending that Kendall Jenner's beautiful new clear acne-free skin is not only beautiful facials and probably $1,000 skincare treatments, but it is being contributed to the well-marketed, as always, Proactive. They do have a new acne line, and let's get into, is it worth it for you to go buy it? So here's the deal. I don't know how to get this thing straight. Well, y'all just hold on with me because I'm trying to work on this. So here's the deal. So this new skincare line that Kendall is promoting is not new. We've all heard of Proactive. So let's just start with that. So Proactive's original line had genius marketing. It was all over TV. Internet wasn't available. They hired big stars like Jessica Simpson to, advertise that they had this beautiful clear skin after having, debilitating acne. So the Proactive went over well. I'm sure they did well. They, I guess, started another line, which is Roden & Fields, which they went with more of a multi-level marketing type thing. And, I'll tell you my views in a minute on multi-level marketing. Is it worth it? But here's the deal with the new Proactive line. Once again, they're wanting you to sign up. They will automatically ship your products and just draft it out of your account. And they're just trying to help you. They're just trying to help you. That way you don't have to remember when you're running low and think about it. They will just automatically send it to you, and not for free. They'll charge you. So anyway, I want to give you another option before you spend your money on the new Kendall Jenner promoted line of Proactive. So let's get back to the main ingredient. What worked for Proactive? Like, what was their big, claim to fame? Sorry, these are paintbrushes. I'm in the art studio, which is right now my YouTube studio. So here's the thing. So the original Proactive, the main ingredients that they would have been using were benzoyl peroxide. So benzoyl peroxide is really good for acne, and it will show fairly quick results sometimes if you can tolerate it. But at the same time, it eventually, in strong amounts, will make the skin get dry and irritated and a little bit raw, and then the acne will come back because your skin thinks it's not making enough oil. So if Proactive worked, I wouldn't be in business because it's been around since before I got started, and that was, like a couple of decades ago. So then there's the Roden & Fields. Now, I have not done my back history on, Roden & Fields and Proactive. All I know is that in the marketing, they say in Roden & Fields that, I guess their claim to fame is that they were established by the Proactive people, okay? So they do have other skincare lines within Roden & Fields, but in their acne one, it is sulfa based. So its main ingredient, its claim to fame, is a sulfa. Now remember this, sulfa is gonna work for a lot of acne, but every now and then, sulfa is highly allergen. It is, I don't even know what you call that, but if you're gonna have an allergy to any kind of sulfur product, be careful, if you know that ahead of time. Maybe even do a patch test, Anyway, so that was kind of Roden & Fields. Now, how skincare companies work a lot of times is, so another bigger skincare company will buy out a company and still be using their name and everything, and then the original proprietors will kind of move on and do something else. And this happens all the time. But So now they have the original Proactive, and then there's Roden & Fields, which they may not be the same company anymore, if that makes any sense, okay? But then you're going to bring in a new Proactive, which is interesting because I feel like it would be competing with the Rodan & Fields if it were still owned by the original creators. But so you're going to bring in this new Proactive line, and if you want this, you're going to sign up for it, and it's going to be delivered and all that jazz. Now, I don't really care if people decide to do this or not. I mean, you sometimes need trial and error to find what works for you. But here's what I'm going to say. Is the main ingredient, the power ingredient in the new Proactive is adapalene, which until like a year or so ago was prescription Epiduo for acne. It's a retinoid called adapalene, and you do not have to use the Proactive to get benefits from this. It is at your drugstore. It's like $12 to $14. It could be different depending on where you live in the US, because here's the thing, is that it may not be available in every country over the counter. So you may want to check on that. But if you are in the US, you just run down there, try the adapalene, and see, you know, instead, and if you just love it and you think that the Proactive version is going to just really seal the deal, then go ahead and make that commitment to an every, you know, month or every 3 months auto ship. But you really need to probably just try the one over the counter. It's, you know, it's what it's made for. That's why they did it, because retinoids are one of the more proven sciences of ingredients to help get rid of your acne. So I love Kendall Jenner's beautiful little ad about, you know, I used to have a hard time. People were making fun of my acne, and then I found Proactive. And I find it hard to believe that Kendall Jenner that's all she did. I mean, they are all about, you know, getting fillers and surgery and, I mean, just, you know, skincare and makeup. I find it really hard to believe that's all Kendall did. Hi there. Say hi there. Say hi. That's Messi. She is named after the soccer player Messi, and I'm going to say she's a puppy, so she's Messi. Anyway, though, about the MLM thing. So if I should probably make a whole nother video on the MLM. So you probably know like 1,700 million people that sell either Roden & Fields or Arbonne, you know, one of these. Now, here's my thing. I have gotten into these a lot. I mean, y'all, I've been doing this for like a good hot minute. So I have gotten into the multi-level marketing thing a few times. I have reaped benefits from it a few times on the front end. I am not a great salesperson, so maybe I'm just not good at it. I'm an easy target probably because I do facials and I'm in aesthetics. So of course, if you're pushing something, you want someone that's dealing with a lot of people to help you with that. I have things out of lines that are MLMs that I love. I really like the Plexus pink drink. I really do. I don't want to sell it though. I don't even want it on auto ship. I just want to buy it. And, you know, Roden & Fields has an eye serum that is probably their major claim to fame right now. You know, there's different ones. I don't have anything bad to say about them, but here's the truth on if you are trying to decide if you want to venture into MLM. If you love the product and the idea of getting it regularly and saving money is something that you just, you know, think is great, then by all means, you know, sign up. I think that the person at the top of it, you know, kind of the people that are closer to the top of a community that is selling it are going to benefit the most. I don't always like, and I don't know if they're all ran the same because I've only dealt with like 4 or 5 of them. I don't like the ones though where you have to talk people into selling it. I don't enjoy, you know, that. I don't know that you're getting always an unbiased opinion of the product. I do not want to be auto shipped something, and you know, I hop around a lot. There's a lot of I love products. I don't, you know, 3 months from now I may not want to use that product, and because I'm always trying new stuff, then it's just gonna kind of build and get cluttered. But for people that are like, hey, you know, if I get this auto shipped, you know, one more point in my bucket. Usually if you sign up for an MLM, the only way to continuously grow and make more money isn't to have people just buying the products they sell, whether it's skincare or nutrition and just whatever. There's like a CBD oil one now. So whatever it is, there is usually a, you know, you have to be ordering so much and you have to be signing so many different people up under you. And if you are at the top and you have like, you know, all these people under you, eventually I feel like you're gonna run out of people to sign up under you to sell it anymore. You know, like some of them you need to sign up like 2 or 3 people a month to keep your standing, like if they're paying for your pink caddy or whatever, Lexus, whatever they're paying for. But if you don't get 3 more people that month to sign up under you, then like you're paying for your own caddy that month, you know. So if your team starts dropping out because their teams are dropping out, it's like a domino effect. So there are, you know what, one of the best made brands that is an actual, I guess, MLM is by Amway, and it is called Artistry. And that brand, man, their skincare is on point, you know. But once again, you know, that's kind of up to the individual if they want to get into something like that. And I know that I don't. And I may buy the product from you and love it, but I don't want to be signed up on an auto ship. And I know a lot of people that don't care and don't mind being signed up on auto ship. So each brand can have some really good things. I very rarely am like in love with every single piece of a brand. And so that's why it's important to learn and grow and try a lot of different brands. So Kendall Jenner, you go girl, you get your clear, beautiful skin, and the rest of us humans can go and try the $12 to $13 adapalene and see if we can get our beauty that way. No, I shouldn't even joke about that. I mean, aesthetics is what I do. I just have been doing it so long that I find a lot of comedy in some of the things that are going on nowadays. But that's okay. That's okay, girl. That's okay. So go watch that video. I will link it if I figure out how. Go watch that video of Kendall Jenner and Proactive, the new Proactive, and see what you think. And if you're interested, go with the different. So thanks for watching. I'm sorry I rambled on and on. I'm hanging out in the art studio thinking about painting something, so I've got my creative juices flowing, you know. And when I come down here, like all the animals gather around. Let me just show y'all how cute this is. So this is stinking cute. I'm getting all hung up though. Okay, so this is Missy the puppy. Hey Missy. So she's up here. And then while I've been up here, there is my cat. So we are just one big old happy animal family. You know, the animals are attracted to the energy of when the creative process starts. So they know that I'm fixing to get in my zone and I'm gonna paint something. Sometimes it's just very therapeutic to get a bunch of colors out and pretend like you're a kindergartner and paint a pretty picture. So I recommend it to everybody. So if you enjoyed this video and you have tried the new Proactive line or not, leave a comment. It really helps me if you leave anything. Just a comment or a plus up sign or a thumbs up sign. Look at these animals. They've got like their own party going on back there. So if I could figure this out. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all the rest of the studio. So this is just a little desk, and I keep a little mini fridge. My grandma gave me that little Coca-Cola fridge, and I just keep drinks down here because whenever... So this is just a little bit of art that I was doing with my little boy. He likes to paint, so we